Hello, I'm Landis, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a weird choice to revisit, and you're not wrong. Also, it's another game with no menu music. But yeah, some things have changed, but the main reason I'm here is because of these things. Specifically, this one. You see, soon we shall be adding some Final Fantasy content to the channel. As long as everything goes according to plan. And I figured we'd start with something that would be easy for me to record and easy to upload and easy to maintain, because a lot of the games I've got going aren't, especially now that we've returned to the doing different videos different days. So I've thrown this one in to give me a little bit of a break on a day where I can just sit, I can chill, I can talk absolute rubbish, and we can clean some stuff in the lovely world of Final Fantasy VII. So let's see what we've got to choose from. Starts, we don't get to choose. We have to start with a Hardy Daytona and Shinra Hauler. Okay, 75. This shouldn't take long. What I really need is some music in this, so I'm probably going to go in the edit and see if I can't find some old music to throw up in the background. Okay, so from Reeve, on behalf of everyone at the Shinra Electric Power Company, I'd like to welcome you to Midgar. Could not have been easy to come all the way out here, so your presence is much appreciated. To raise our population's morale, we are opening an exhibition to celebrate the long and varied history of the fair city's motor industry. Two of its key pieces, however, have emerged from storage in, let's say, less than pristine condition. So I'm guessing the Daytona, the bike that Cloud nicks, and the Hauler's probably that three-wheel van that Baron jumps in. If they're to take center stage at the exhibition, they must be spotless, and that requires the attention of someone who understands the full meaning of that word. None other than you. So essentially, we probably clean these up so the guys can nick them. I actually haven't played this for a while. How do I... That's how. For those that are playing, or trying to play, that's E. I think we're going to go for short, and nozzle-wise, I like... We like the yellow, that's fine. No, we're not in a challenge mode, so we're not in a hurry. Oh, wow. This is kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see how close they got. Oh, there's the Daytona. Imagine having one of them in the game. Bounceable car, and yeah, that's the one. I mean, the other cars don't seem to have as much effort in them, but yeah, let's Alright, as E01 new to Midgar, allow me to say a few words by the way of introduction. Okay. Clean something. There's a button to sense... Oh, wait. I'm the Director of Urban Planning, responsible for the design of the entire city, including its heart, the Shinra building, in which you are currently working. Nice. Which button? Ah, that's the button. Is that all you're going to say, Reeve? I remember the graphics being better than this, but it could just be me being weird. Very chill. I wonder if I've turned the music off or if there is just genuinely no music. There's no music. Odd design choice, but I guess that's why I found it so relaxing. Because there's like virtually no distraction. It remains a design choice for me whether or not I put the music in afterwards. I think that needs the fancy nozzle. Wow. I can't tell if that pixels or no, that wasn't pixels, that was actually just dirt. This is going to take a while. Hit the trident since it was nice enough to give it to us. Trident's kind of cheating. Because you get 3 splash points. Oh, I got that wheel. Our organisation run by the lauded President Shin... I was reading that. Is there a way to get that back up? Yeah, our organisation run by the lauded President Shinra is split into 5 divisions: urban planning, space and aeronautics, advanced weaponry, research and development, and public security. Oh, good Heidegger. Who are the other ones? Scarlet? Mojo. Oh, I can't remember. I honestly haven't played for a while. It will be fun to revisit the world. It's one of the first games I played too much of. It's technically one of the first games I broke down as well. Because me and my friends were interested in the whole randomness of it. It seemed fun. Long story short, we decided to test it. When I say we, I say me. And, yeah, we loaded up 2 copies of the game on, well, a copy on 2 different computers. Speaking is hard. We basically booted up 2 PlayStations and 2 copies of the game, and then I played them both simultaneously, a few seconds in between. I expect either Heidegger of Public Security or Professor Hojo of Research and Development to call on your service at some point as well. As head of Public Security, Heidegger commands the city's military, while Hojo concerns himself with pushing the boundaries of science. Interesting. Yeah, and kind of debunked the whole randomness. Due to the highly secretive nature of their jobs, as well as their eccentric personalities, I recommend not making any riffles. God damn it. I recommend not making any riffles, let alone waves, when working with them. Okay. I mean, you've essentially got me cleaning up getaway vehicles. What was it? Yeah. So there was like a second or 2 between each one. And we'd test by running, say, a certain amount of steps in a certain area and then move into the next area. It turns out it's the amount of, or the fights you get are fixed based on how many steps you've done in an area, I believe is what we worked out. You're talking about in when was this? This was in the 90s. So yeah, this is a long time ago. I couldn't tell you the exact date. Probably 97, 98, somewhere around there. I could be remembering the dates wrong, but it feels like it was around there. It's definitely in the 90s, because we were all still in school. Now onto the vehicles themselves. Okay. Oh, we missed some stuff in the front. I love it when you get something like that and it just dings off a bunch. The motorcycle is a hardy Daytona, highly maneuverable and powerful, empowered by a company's fast V-type DOHC engine. Its engine is the same as the one used in the small aircraft, so it does 0 to 60 in... I see we already have arrived. Right. It's weird seeing this stuff in like a game like this. But yeah, anyway, back to the point that I keep forgetting. It is, it'll be nice to revisit that part of my childhood. I wouldn't want to know how long I spent in that game as a kid. Too long, I imagine. Took up way too much of my life. That wasn't my favourite one. Ooh. That's a question for another rant. I think it's looking kind of done. A little bit on that license plate, it looks like. Oh, back wheel. Well, nothing's showing up, so I'm going to guess that's done. Damn. Ramming speed. I actually don't remember that little shield being on the front. Interesting. But this is one of those things where we're going to get to see details that that I don't necessarily remember before I replay. Because we are going to replay some Final Fantasy VII. This is to get us back into the world. Get us used to the environment. Just give me a little chill in the week. Because one of the biggest problems I got right now is Shinra keeps interrupting me. The Shinra Hauler is a classic all-purpose vehicle that's always been an integral part of city life. And I apologise if you can hear the tinkling of my cat in the background. It is early in the morning for once, and he's wide awake and he's ready to play. And he's quite happily entertaining himself in the background, although quite loudly. The joys of having a kitten. This does look more monstery than I remember it. I thought it'd give me like a nice easy one to begin with, but the bits on this are insane. The fact that I'm in the showroom just power washing away on marble floors with no drainage seems like an excessive waste, but that kind of fits with the company. As long as everything looks nice. We don't need the money either. We have got everything in the shop. I did go through and check that. I think my shop is finished. Apart from a few Christmas bits, which literally I just bought in between the intro and starting. What we can do... Let me go a bit shorter. So it should give us more spray. And it kind of does bring back memories. I mean, it's looking kind of done apart from that back wheel bit. Oh wow, maybe not. That engine block is looking disgusting. Oh, not anymore. Alright, we're almost to the point where I'm just going to give up and start checking. So, if you have any guesses of how many bits we're missing on the truck or the bike, leave it in the comments, and then we're going to go check it after I get this bit and that bit. I mean, I suppose it's kind of cheating asking you to leave comments into about how many we're missing on the bike when I'm still cleaning it. Okay, so just get that bit. Okay, 99%. Van or bike, how many on each? Let's go. Bike, hauler, 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 hauler. So that's 3 for the hauler, 4 for the hauler, 2 for the bike, 5 for the hauler, 6 for the hauler, 7 for the hauler, 3 for the bike, 4 for the bike, 4 for the bike. Jesus. Okay, so there's your answers. Yeah, now I should be able to By highlighting that, it should show up bike rear wheel guard. Oh, that thing. Well, there's two of the bikes. Looking clean. Don't care about the hauler just yet. Bike exhaust pipes. Nope. No, wait. Bike. Engine. Engine. Oh. Really? Oh, got that. Engine. English is not my first language. That doesn't say engine plating. That says engine plating. There should be one more bike. Bike air intakes. That's the exhaust. Huh? No. What's that? There we go. So that's the bike done. Now it said headlights. Is it rear lights? Oh, I see something there. Or was the rear? Ah, yeah, windows. And the walls. Right. Okay. All the cab door frames. Oh, really? You can see, you can physically see it. Door handle, both door handles. Dirty. There we go. Now we can see we got a little to-do list. Hauler exhaust, hauler headlights, hauler license plates. Yeah, license plate was kind of dirty. So headlights and exhaust. Well, we've done this exhaust, so it must be this one. Yep. And then headlights. Ah, easy clap. And we're done. Let's go. Now we're going to get to see it in fast motion. Not really fast in this one, though, is it? Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do we miss any more messages? Oh wow, quite a few. Where were we? The Shinra Hauler is a classic all-purpose vehicle that has always been an integral part of city life. Whilst it may look clunky and unstable with its unusual three-wheel design, I assure you of its appearance belies its true power. On an open freeway, the hauler could theoretically keep pace with the hardy turner. It's a nice little nod to the fact it does. Your dedication to the craft is everything we'd heard it was, so much so. We're moving these two exhibits to the atrium. You have our deepest gratitude. Before I forget, after hearing my assessment of your work, Heidegger, Director of Public Security, insisted on contracting you for his own division. While he does have a tendency to come off as rough around the edges, I assure you it's a byproduct of his passion and military background. That said, his style does not mesh with everyone. So if it doesn't mesh with yours, tread lightly. Yes, this request is vastly different from our first. Think of it as proof of our trust in you. After all, he wouldn't bring someone of your caliber all this way just to wash down a few sets of dirty wheels. Reeve. Interesting. It looks like we're off to the Scorpion Sense. Wow. First boss in the game. And we're going to clean that up for him. To say I remember it being red. You can kind of see the red peeking through. Reeve tells me you're quite the shot. Say, shame those skills are wasted on cleaning up literal filth instead of enemies of the state. But no matter. As head of public security, my job is to keep the city safe. One of the most effective ways to do that is through the deployment of devastating weaponry. America. My Scorpion Sentinel can snuff out insurgents before they can even start reaching for their white flag. But Professor Hojo thinks his test subjects could quell riots better than a heavy weapons platform. To prove just how wrong he is, I propose a challenge for him. If one of his juiced-up lab rats could even scratch my Sentinel, I'd volunteer to be his next test subject. I have no doubt my machine stood the test against his mewing varmints, but I still need the Sentinel washed down. After all, isn't that what his beloved scientific process calls for? Evidence? Look at that. Bro. I don't like the fact that it's tracking me. Right. So we're going to get this one. I'm going to assume most of this is metal. He's give me 3 liters of metal. Long. Behold, the Scorpion Sentinel, one of Shinra's greatest achievements in military robotics. This shouldn't take too long. Get this nice and dusted off. Your identity has already been stored in its database as non-target, so stop worrying about getting shot at and start scrubbing. Yeah, that's always a good sign. I can... Oh my god, I can raise its arm. You're quite safe for now. Dude. They give me ladders and stuff now. I always considered like using the cleaning liquid cheating. But it does give you this annoying spray pattern vibe. So like finding the bits you've missed is really annoying. They did give me scaffolding. Hey, if you're unavailable, I have a job for you in the Sector 7 Undercity. Oh, from Tifa. Jobs from Tifa, let's go. Everybody's favourite. I know you're eager to know more about the Sentinel's myriad capabilities. No, I have experienced them firsthand. Pain in the backside is... what the thing? It is a tail... Its tail is far deadlier than that of the creature it's modelled after, and its 6 tapered legs let it get straight to the point, if you will. For those craven foes who want to shoot the Scorpion at a distance, its Mark 98 cannons and Mark 99 launchers. Yes. Dealing with the Barretts of the world, eh? Well, we've hit 28% of it using the cleaning fluid. We are now out of metal cleaner. So we're going to switch to the Trident. Get some distance. Trident seems a bit too narrow focused. Let's try 25. That works. Rust damage I saw is always going to be an issue, especially at range. This one could take a while. Yeah, you see what I mean by that weird spray pattern? Sorry about getting... I prefer to do the top, to be honest, so... I used to be able to move this, and I can't remember how, like that. Let's get you for the front. Here? I wonder if this leg plate actually just counts as a leg plate. Let's check. It's covered in slime. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fact that they've taken time to make it more endgamey. There's one thing this game does really well is at the start it's really easy. The difficulty ramps up as you get higher up. It seems interesting that they just come in with awkward straight away. We are also using the low level. No level pumps. Yeah, okay, so each of those does count as one. Oh, my voice went then. Right, let's get high. Normally helps with things, and then let's just sit and spray down on this little thing. Cleaning the lens is probably not a good thing for the boys. I've not been paying attention to messages, but I don't think we've missed any. We haven't really percented up much. Oh, there you go. Do you think we would stop there? Of course not. Of course you wouldn't, Heidegger. You'd keep going until the thing took over the world. We also outfitted it with close range EM field and self-repair functionality. With a bevy of features, it's nigh unstoppable. Yeah. I wouldn't even begin to know how to combat it. Not that I'd ever want to. Not that I ever have. It is interesting seeing how the developers kind of expected it, or maybe the developers weren't involved. Maybe this is from the remake, actually. Because it doesn't really look like this in the original. But that'd be graphics related more than anything. I think the problem I'm going to have is getting on top of those things. So what I need to hope is this whole thing is a one structure. Because it has a habit of, as long as you get to like 99, it gives up. It goes, oh yeah, that's close enough. But when it takes off, you see like the blue marking and it goes blue. Let's somebody easily show that on. I can lower the arm from here. Well, the arm's not going to be something I can clean quickly. This is one of those where turbo nozzle comes kind of in handy because it deflects in a funny way. Yeah, I need to change the angle of this to try and finish this. This one's going to be a nightmare. Let's get that tail done. Oh god. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Okay, that does have the power from this range. Well, after all that work on the tail, we've only really gained 1%. Wow. There we go, 50. So, but that tick there, that just clears off any extra dirt that's on it as well. So if you're able to get that, you know it's done. There is no drip down function, so starting from the top or the bottom doesn't matter, but it does, to me, it feels like the right thing to do. Just go in, heavily chunk down as much as we can from the top. So you can see there's like still those little flashes. It is basically all done. As you might notice in the last one, angles are important. Like a lot of the stuff we missed was just because of we didn't give it a little spray from a different angle. Which again is what that power nozzle's for. I think we are good to move on. Get it from the other side. No. Oh, okay. So we've cleared the launcher. We've cleared its targeting systems and its guns. Sorry, guys. Shit, this might actually be a good example where we get to use this properly. Unless there's nothing in there that actually counts. Now I'm kind of playing a little game with myself to see if I can get 60% before moving off of this platform. Don't know why I'm still using the power nozzle though. Kind of just used to it, I guess. Don't think we're going to be able to get 60. So at this point, I've kind of gone through it, and you see, there's not much yellow showing up anymore. I think we're done. Make it up. Thank you. Means a little bit there. Oh, I imagine we're so close as well. Oh, got it. We've received reports of gang activities in the Sector 5 Undercity, most likely Don Corneo's lackeys. That'll be fun. I remember in the original game, if you get 100%, you don't have to 100% everything. I briefly considered deploying the Scorpion against them, but realised they are the definition of small fry. It would be a waste of company resources to eliminate them. I mean, yeah, Don Corneo is a waste of time. As a much more fitting target would be these eco-terrorists that go by the name Avalanche. Yeah, they sound appalling. Who would ever choose them over the great and amazing Shinra? If they want to poke the bear, they had best be ready to deal with its claws. Yeah, if nothing else, I'm at least making it so when they get stabbed with this thing, they don't get sepsis or tetanus. We need to switch to a wider band for this. Yeah, we make sure it's nice and clean for them. Yeah, I think that ladder's kind of messed us up. Oh, we got ladder. The thing is, I don't think I can just randomly set it down. I think I have to put it up against the... Yeah. Put it there for now, because we know that one's clean. So I want to be a bit closer. Ugh. Movement fit does still feel clanky in places. It's much better. There was a way to change the nozzle quicker, and I just don't remember how to do it. Oh, it's one. No, one is that. Mouse wheel. It was that simple. Right, so we're almost done. It would appear 75% was optimistic. I say almost done. We still got a couple of perspective changes, but you can see there's not much showing up on the yellow. If we can get anything, it's very minimal by changing position. Alright, looks like we're done at this angle. Next one. I don't think we're going to hit 80 from here. Go further back. We might be able to get a decent amount. God damn it. Forgot about that. There's a reason why we have it that way. I'll be able to do 2 in one episode, it'll be fine. Oh wow, yeah, there's just quite a bit there. That's just too wide, isn't it? Yeah, because it doesn't have a range. There we go, that gives us the range. Well, I think suffice it to say, I'll not be doing the speed runs in this very, very well. Did I have to adjust halfway through? I'm starting to get a dead hand. Alright, we're going to adjust just because my hand needs the rest. Not that way. It always needs to be away from me. See, it looks like it's just mostly the underbelly now. Yep. clanky. Yellow, please. Yay! Nice, we're at the phase where everything's just going to start slowly ticking off. So a little bit under there. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay, power nozzle it is. Oh, I'm missing a bit on that and it's going to bug me. So maybe we can hit what we got. I was going to say maybe we can hit 85, but looking at what there is available, probably not. One of the boring parts for me. Oh, God. Hold that thought. I imagine Reed fed you some feel-good trope about his plans for the future, didn't he? No. He told me about how great his cars are. Where was I? Yeah, it's when you get to the point where you're not visually doing it anymore. He sees the world through rose-coloured glasses. But what he doesn't realise is those lenses are coated with the blood of our adversaries. After all, our company began as a weapons manufacturer for a reason. Right, just a couple more seconds would have been nice. Right. Yeah, so when you're not visually... Like, I love the not being able to see the dirt coming off. But as you can see here, we've not... what we're doing isn't visual, unless I use the cheat vision to make it all yellow. So we're just... It's not as fun. Like, I get adding the complex challenge and making it so we have to stay longer on a job, but it's not, this bit's not the fun bit. And yeah, end game you want the challenges and stuff, but when you're doing little packs like this where people like me are coming to visit Final Fantasy and don't really care about the power washing aspect too much, mainly because I've completed the game and spent way too many hours chilling in this. Having a faff around, it's kind of annoying. But I also get the fact that the amount of effort that must have gone into modelling these worlds. You want people to kind of be on them as much as possible. I think at this stage we've got as much as we're gonna get. Yeah. Down to butt level. Ugh. Well, that should be your tail virtually done. There it is. You got a nice clean backside. I think we need to change you to that one. It may seem trivial, but the range you use does affect the cleaning ability. Range, nozzle, type, angle, there's so much to take into account. Could focus on the gun for a minute. I'm trying to spin the nozzle, not your arm. We're actually on 85, so it's starting to go, well, not on 85 yet, but a lot of it's starting to tick off. It's always a good sign that we've done enough at the top. Damn. Get that armpit. Want a nice clean armpit. I mean, that is satisfying when you're getting all of the blue ticks. Oh, your belly is disgusting. Reminds me of, for anybody that's played this game, the fire truck has those annoying little nozzles. We are using far too long an extension for this bit. Where you could spend 4 or 5 hours just spraying in that area and you're not going to get that one little bit you need. Why am I using the white one? Thank you. I tend to only really use the orange, but there are moments where green can be useful. That was not it. See, I'm kind of already worried about what I've missed. I mean, I'm also kind of worried with this just deciding to sit on me. Beautiful. Thank you. So that is all one unit. I do like it when you get something like that and it is one unit. When it's made into like 6 or 7, it is kind of annoying. I mean, I don't see military contract in the cleaning of something like this out. Maybe America does. I mean, if any country's got something like this, it's going to be America or China. I mean, Russia might have a modular one, but I doubt it moves. Oh, yeah, okay. That'd be easier. Just press right to turn it on instead of holding the left all the time. Although I think it's the positioning of my hand. I need to adjust the setup. Although it's probably going to help not having to keep pressing. We're not even at the difficult part where we have to go around and find all of the bits we're missing. What would be nice, what I'd really like, is before we give up, before we can't see anything else or we think we're done, is it shows us the list of the last three items we need. That would be my goal for something big and annoying like this. Don't see it happening, but it would be lovely. Probably going to be like the bike in that, where we're just going to have about 15 items that are just missing a tiny bit. Feels like it's been a while since we've had a message. I think we might have missed some stuff. Let's have a quick check. No? I mean, we might have very well missed some stuff, but not recently. So, now there's some little bits underneath. It looks good from the back. It's got like the leg assemblies. Yeah, just the legs. On this side it appears, and then we're going on the great big hunt for the tiny bits. %, that doesn't feel like enough. See what we can do with this chassis. I would like to have seen the list come up by now. You think there's still 3 pieces here that we know about? I was going to say it's weird that hasn't gone yet. Here we go. So we haven't triggered the list. There's definitely something there. Because that stepladder can... Oh, we missed a bit behind the ears as well. Okay. We are on 99. Oh, there's a bit we missed on the base. We're gonna have to hit that from every angle, aren't we? Good. I lowered that arm so I can check that head. Which we can't. Oh wow. Don't worry about me, buddy. Come on, let me up. There's your head. Oh, what? Why is... Stop it. We are missing something on that column. Maybe it's the body. I see you. Okay, let's try here. I don't think we miss anything on the tail. I think I'm quite confident with the tail. We are going to have to go to the list soon. Oh, there's the body. Get some of those pits. Yeah, that just doesn't help at all. Nice. I'm still not on the list though. Yep. That's me done and out of ideas. So let's see what we're missing. Yeah, guesses in the comments. So 1, we're missing the claw wrist. 2, fan belt. I knew it. 3, headlight. To the headlight because it's near the fan belt. 4, scanner antenna. 5, shoulder. 6, underbelly. Gosh darn it. So what's this headlight? I don't know what that is. It's going to be underneath there somewhere. Yeah. Go away. Oh, come on, have you not ticked? Thank you. We saw you were messing around. Boom, shoulder cleaned. Now there was something on the underbelly. There's the underbelly. Fan belts, which is this thing at the front. Because I was looking when it got done. Claws. Scanner antenna. I wonder what that is. Bell. There it is. See how useful this is coming at the end. Scanner antenna. Is that? No way. Dirty. Alright, let's go. That took longer than it was supposed to. It looks like a smiley face. Beautiful. Haha, as I expected, not even a fleck of paint out of place. I couldn't ask for a better condition in which to present this to Hojo. Perhaps that smug hack needs to spend more time ensuring his specimen's combat capabilities and less time turning them into macabre monstrosities. Either way, I shall relish the look on his face when I break the news. Let's go! 7th Heaven. If you enjoyed this video, then like and hit button, perhaps subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. I've been Landis. This has been PowerWash Simulator, Final Fantasy VII. Oof, that took a lot longer than I was expecting.